Hello, Aries. Are you ready for your November 2020 reading? I know I am, because yes, I'm an Aries. So I'm looking forward to it as much as you are. So let's start with the Starman Tarot. I already pre-shuffled them and asked Spirit to give us any messages that we would need for Aries for November 2020. But let's just pull a couple cards here right now. What is the overall energy for the Aries for November 2020? Ten of Swords. I love it. A lot of people don't like the Ten of Swords. I'll tell you why I do like it, especially with this deck. The Ten of Swords is about deciding who you are. You, up until the Nine of Swords, you have gone through a lot of turmoil, and when you're going through the swords, it's lots of a struggle. But when you reach the Ten of Swords, it's basically about coming into your own power and choosing which direction you're going to go. And you can see in this card where the sword comes down and it basically goes through the one, but the other one, it's the same person, but the other one is the one that's gonna stay afloat. It's the person you choose to be, and you can see where they transfer the life force. So it's a very good card to know that you definitely know what is your next step. You don't need to figure that out. You've already figured it out. You know what your next step is. You're coming into your power. You're about to embark on something because you've basically split your personality and got rid of the personality that didn't work for you. And then we have the Four of Cups. And if I'm not mistaken, Aries, this looks a lot like last month's reading. The Four of Cups is kind of about anguish and decisions, emotional decisions, and putting too much emotion into the decision and not using your own internal life force. And we'll go ahead and get a clarifier on the Four of Cups. Let's get one more Starman Tarot here. What messages do we have for the Aries for 2020, November 2020 already? All right, what messages do we have? And we've got the Eight of Wands. All right, love it, love it. So, as you know, I like to bring in the Starman Tarot book because his descriptions are much different than the traditional tarot, so it's always fun to read what he has to say. Here is the book on that. So I do want to do the Eight of Wands real quick. It's about taking initiative, strive for improvement, harness all available energy. But the Four of Cups, let's just back that one up. So, should we create a new context, the cup can be filled with clear, fresh water or a golden elixir. Teacher and leadership master reminds us once again through the teachings of Socrates that what you experience as you is not satisfying. This is clearly not you. See how the difference of decisions, all those different decisions, and with it coming next to the Ten of Swords like this, you've already made your decision who you really are. And this Four of Cups is like, oh my goodness, did I really choose that? Is that really the direction I want to go? And it's like second guessing yourself almost and letting the emotion come into it. But it is about, let's see. The Four of Cups suggests you recreate the context of your life so that you can fully receive its blessings. You no longer need to carry the point of view of living life as a problem. See, that's what you did with the Ten of Swords. You're done with all that problem energy. You've chosen who you want to be. And now with the Four of Wands, it says, Even though it seems so real, so uncomfortable, there is much to be grateful for. The 4 cups can hold fresh, sparkling water should you choose. Emotion, the motion of energy through you can be seen for what it is without the story. So basically, that's what you did here. You dropped your story and you created the new you. Accept those difficult feelings and sensations and let them pass through you. When we become a curious observer, we can open to something new. Before the point of view created you, now you create the point of view. So I love it. It's about being grateful, and this is going good. Let's keep going here. I want to bring in some liquid crystal energy. What messages do we have for the Aries for 2020? For November 2020 for the Aries. We've decided who we are. We know what direction we're going to go in. We're going to try to keep our emotions out of our second guessing ourselves and go in. This card is just, I'm going to hold it up one more time so you can get a look at it. See all those decisions? And then with the 8 of Wands, it's like, bam, look at that. Look at that. The world is yours. All kinds of possibilities there. All kinds of possibilities. Opal, emotional magnification. So I am sensing a lot of, it's almost like this 10 of Swords, even though you came into who you are, you seem to be very much struggling with what you let go and what you kept away. Like these cups that have emptied, it's like I hate to say it, but it kind of sounds like there's a little bit of a pity party or something. You kind of feel like a woe is me type of attitude. It's like you have come to your own, you know what you want, but the confidence isn't backing it up. That's a good way to put it. You know what you want, you know what you have to do, but with this 4 of Cups and this Opal, it's about the confidence just isn't there. Let's get another crystal energy here. See what's going on for November 2020. Herkimer Diamond. Well, now that's exciting. So I think this is what you needed. So the Herkimer Diamond comes out of the earth in total perfection already. It's already perfect the way it is. There is no need to change anything. So basically you chose this person who you are with this 10 of Swords, and look, you have the Herkimer Diamond. That person is perfect as is. It's all about the oneness. It's about coming out in absolute perfection. You don't need anything else. You don't need to master anything else. You have everything you need for your existence and for this November 2020, and it's all in your hands here. So let's pull in some. I love that. The Herkimer Diamond. That's like, it's not a diamond in the rough. It comes out perfect. Right there. It's just, you don't need anything else. So you've made your decision about what you're gonna do. You're moving forward. You're having a hard time letting go of this emotional drainage, basically, from what you left behind of your old self. Maybe some kind of pity party, but you know, and with lacking in that confidence, like I said, the fact that you got the Herkimer Diamond means there's no self-confidence to be lacked. You are perfect as it is. You don't need anything else. So you're gonna just have to come to that own conclusion. To get the Herkimer Diamond like that, that's the most perfect card in the deck. So be in service. That's beautiful. So there is a lot of water and emotional energy here. I'm sensing we've got cups, we've got the opal, And then with the be in service is in the water, so you might be dealing with a Pisces here on this. If there's something moving forward, it looks like there might be some water energy here, but let's pull another nature's card and see what we got going on for November. Vulnerability. So you are feeling very, this new you that you've chosen here, this, when you finally decided this is who I'm going to be, this is what I'm going to do, this is what I'm moving forward. And with having a hard time letting this emotional part die due to confidence, basically, it's about self-confidence. And then getting the Herkimer Diamond is your absolute clue that you're already perfect in what you have planned on doing and what you're doing moving forward. It's like the big green light. It's everything is perfect. And now you get the be in service and the vulnerability. And so I have a feeling that you already know that this be in service card is already this person that you've chosen, who you're going to be, and the person that you are. But that person that you've chosen is very exposed and very vulnerable. And the Herkimer Diamond is reminding you that it doesn't matter. You're safe, you're protected, and you already have what you need to make this, work. And look at this Eight of Wands. It's all about the unfolding of the perfection of this person that you've created. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm going to pull in one more here. I'm going to do one more White Sage Tarot. She usually gives like one or two word descriptions of her tarot, and I like to just read from her. What messages do we have for Aries for November 2020? Is there an overall message for this reading? Any clarification that we might need? Six of Cups. So we've got more cups. We've got Six of Cups is great. I love it. I see that there is a lot of emotion, and maybe that's what is the challenging part here for the Aries, is bringing all of this emotion into it and dealing with all this emotion, because it is easier to just let it all go. And but you're obviously being called to work with that. Let me just look it up real quick here. Six of Cups. What does she say? This is by Teresa Hutch, the White Sage Tarot. Six of Cups is nostalgia and creativity. Sweetness is flowing with a sense of nostalgia for your past. See? It's like this person that you let go, you're having a hard time really being true to letting that old person die. And that's what it's saying. Sweetness is flowing with a sense of nostalgia for your past. It's a time of innocence and creative spontaneity. The violet stream symbolizes joy and creativity. So it's about embracing what you have created for yourself and what you are creating for yourself. And at the same time, as you can see in this card, letting it flow and letting what you did let go from the past and your old self, you let it go and just let it flow, because when you let that flow, you're going to be in this beautiful energy of perfection, and you have it all. Everything you need is right within you, so there's nothing else that you need to do. Let's pull in a Journey with Nicole Mandala card here and see what messages we have for the Aries for November 2020. It's like you've redefined yourself, but there's a lot of emotion that goes with redefining yourself. And when you're faced with different decisions, It's almost like it's a reflective. Just let me think here for a second. It's almost like you're reflecting, like even with the opal, it's different parts of you that you want to keep incorporated in your new self, but it's just, you've already decided how you're going to be and the person that you want to be. So you can't go back to the past. And like the Six of Cups, it is nostalgia. That's all it is. And it really isn't going to do. And then we get the unconditional love card, which came up with Pisces too. So I do feel like there might be a little bit of Pisces energy mixed with this. So if that resonates with you, you might want to look at the Pisces reading for November 2020. I see a lot of positive, beautiful things happening for you, Aries, for November 2020. I think your biggest challenge is recognizing your vulnerability. And but with the Herkimer Diamond, it's reminding you that you don't need any more confidence. You need to get over your lack of confidence because you're already perfect the way you are. And you've already set the tone of how your November is going to go, and you've set it in motion. I mean, this is a big step. This Ten of Swords is a very big step. So I'm going to pull one more. I just want to get a little bit of animal medicine card energy in here and just see if we can have any animal energy, bring it in and see if this might help or resonate with any Aries for November 2020. Medicine cards don't always resonate with people, so just take this. That's why I do it at the end. So if it resonates with you, it can just help with validation. If not, and this is the rabbit. So the rabbit is about being joyous, being in the moment, being fast with your decisions and being clear about your decisions and moving in a fast pace. The rabbit doesn't look back. The rabbit moves forward, and the rabbit moves forward with good speed. It's not looking back in the past. And so you can see that you did definitely have dropped things, and it was hard for you, but you're clearly making a major comeback in November 2020. And just remember to keep that vulnerability. It's okay to be vulnerable, and it's okay to be exposed like that, because that's part of your growing process with this Ten of Swords. That's all part of this new person that you're becoming. So thank you so much, Aries. I hope this resonated with you. Please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Peace out.